So in the last video, I mentioned the morning routine starts in the evening, and I wanted to explain in this video why that is. Here is an example of how I used to go to bed. So I'd have my dinner about 7ish, and then I'd spend like the rest of the evening sat on the sofa watching TV, watching Netflix, eating snacks, crisps, biscuits, cups of tea, and then I'd go to bed, and that would depend on like what I was watching. If I was binge watching a series, then it could be 10 o'clock, it could be 11 o'clock, it could be 12 o'clock. And then I'd wake up in the night, and then I would like have my phone next to me, and then all of a sudden I would check what time it was, and then check what time it was, and then I would be awake, and then I'd be I'll just like scroll, and then it's an hour later, and then and then I'd eventually get back to sleep, and then it would be 6, it would be wake up, pick up the phone, email, scroll, get ready, rush, etc, etc. So how the morning went. So that used to be my evening routine. Now this and this, again, everything takes time. To go from this to this in an instant is near on impossible, I would say, because these habits are so ingrained, and you can start off, and this is again like what everybody thinks that they can do. They start off like changing absolutely everything, and they do it for 3 days, and then they burn out and they revert back to this. So it's steady changes, understanding you and yourself and how the evening routine would best serve you. So now I have my last meal at like 5:36. I then spend between 6 and 9. I can go for a walk. I can have a connect with a friend, have a phone call and connect with somebody. I read, I write, I brain dump a lot of ideas. So how my time was taken up here before, where it would be like, I just need to chill out, I need to sit in front of the TV, and that's my downtime. My downtime now is actually getting out of my head everything that has gone on in the day, so that doesn't then compile as like stress, overwhelm, oh my god, what am I doing? So my downtime is actual downtime rather than like that like mind numbing downtime. And I'm not saying this is wrong, I'm just saying it doesn't work for me. What I'm saying works for me is I need to have time outside. I need to have like connection with others. I need to like read and write and express. And that then sets me up perfectly for the morning. Like I'm in bed and asleep by 9:30. Sometimes I go to bed at 8:30, and then I read and then write, and then I go to sleep at 9:30, and then I sleep like solidly through the night. And I don't have my phone in my room. I don't have it next to me. Like I removed everything that was no longer serving me and added everything in that helped me get to the stage that I want to get. And I'm explaining this in my context. This is something for you to go away and do yourself, to try and understand what works for you. Everybody is different, and everybody needs different things. I say everybody needs different things. The fundamentals are the same, but it's expressed in different ways. So this is what I mean by the evening then leads to the morning. If I didn't have that evening, I wouldn't wake up energized, and I wouldn't wake up like alive and wanting to like just crack on with the day, because this is led to this. If I had that and then had that, then again it's like that mindset. You can have this and this, but it's not sustainable, and it's not it almost like drains. This will eventually drain that, so that will then eventually then turn to that. Does that make sense? So you can't consistently have this and consistently have that and it be sustainable and effective. Like, you can do it for a little bit, but you will burn out, get overwhelmed. Like, these will lead to like more negatives than positives. Again, individual basis. But have a look at your evenings. Have a look at the things that, well, actually, why are they there? Like, is it because I've always done it? Is it because it's like a natural habit to do it? Is it because like I can't comprehend anything else to do at the moment? Or try something new. Try and add something in. Try and take one thing away. See how you feel. See how it goes. See if you want to like continue to have that within your evening routine or your morning routine. It's all about experimenting. It's all about really understanding how it makes you feel and how much value it adds to your life, and then slowly eliminating the things that don't add the value to your life. Like, for me, my biggest thing was my phone. I was literally on it all the time, watching stuff that didn't serve a purpose other than to like mind numb the day that I've just had. So it's finding stuff that serves a purpose. If you use your phone and you use it to serve a higher purpose, brilliant. But my problem was I was addicted to YouTube. I was addicted to scrolling. I was addicted to like that escapism. But when you start to actually like connect with the things that are real to you, like I couldn't imagine now doing what I used to do, but I would still be doing that right now if I didn't give it the attention, if I didn't give it the focus, if I didn't give it the discipline. I would still be doing those things. So I wanted to make this video to allow you to understand that you can change habits that have been there for years, like decades, and you can become a completely different person if you want to. If this pull is like greater than just whatever your form of like existing is. If you feel like there's more that you want, you can have those things. I hope this video helped with a little understanding. Hope it brought you some value. Hope that you can go away and start to really look at what it is you want, because that's the important thing. What do you want? Not what you've been conditioned to think you want, but what do you actually want?